this series. We'll see.
Alright guys, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, perlawanan kedua Navi Malaysia menentang Filipina. Sama-sama kita saksikan perlawanan kedua di
It's going to be the battle of redemption versus the
Best of
dominance of
3.
Navi MY for game
lupa.
number 2. Let's head on over onto the land of Dawn. It's me, Tina, me is Mirko. What can you say about that draft, Mirko?
Yang mudah counter ke apa? Tak pastilah.
Here for Navi MY.
Right now, all I can say is true.
Sebab dia team fight composition.
It's a train, Navi. They've literally built themselves a train. Now it depends what kind of train they want. If they get a snowball early, this is gonna be a bullet train. It'll be going through the map super fast, but if they fall behind, this is gonna be one of the trains that actually, you know, gets derailed real quick. TLPH have a pretty okay composition to hold back, to weather the storm. It really just comes down to if Navi Malaysia again get that snowball early, because yeah, this composition is kind of nasty if they do get a snowball.
So in short, TLPH needs to find a way to derail this bullet train. I do believe it's going to be a bullet train, especially with what Hani is doing. And as Chantal have mentioned, even most pro players, pro players, bans out the Selena here for Hani. I was just supposed to say Hani for Selena, but still, you're on the mid lane.
Pak Jam menerima damage agak banyak kat sini. First blood mudah dapatkan oleh Rina.
And hey, Athena, I just had a conversation with Rose outside of the talent lounge. She was already hopping out Rina. She's like, yeah, Rina, she's an upgrade here for Navi MY. Like, if she was there from last year, they would have beat Smart Omega Empresses. So, hey, shout out to Rose.
Yeah, and definitely we're seeing it.
Oh, termasuk lah minion dia nak free sling.
Yesterday, they totally destroyed. Am I right? GG with this Lancelot. Sweep with Rina's Lancelot, right? And now with Hani playing on to the Selena, yet again, game 2 Selena here for Hani. They just want to go for the sweep here. Navi MY definitely for TLPH needs to watch out. They need to watch out for their tempo here. Crucial crowd controls here for Zaishi, even the ultimate as well with a Fury Phoenix, but right now for Navi MY, fast-paced action here. Rotation on the first turtle. Soju getting hard.
Kena ikat nampakkan ni tuan-tuan dan puan. Soju ditumbangkan lagi Raymond, menjadi ditumbangkan oleh Zetian. Ultimate daripada Hayabusa, Syah menjadi ditumbangkan oleh Hayabusa.
2-1, Navi Malaysia caught in the tough spot. That's the power of the Phobias early during turtle takes.
That's what you want for Daiki, even though she doesn't land the Inferno Pursuit. But the Dark Way really
cobaan Rina untuk mencuri turtle.
She could just zone him now.
Kayaknya Rina bakal ditumbangkan dengan mudah. Di zoning ketat.
Daiki just regaining some of her confidence from game 1. So
oleh Phobias.
Yeah, and it could also just be a rare case or a very, very common case of a caster curse. Right as we compliment Rina, we get to see a death.
Maybe it's a mirror curse.
Hey man, hey, you know what? My bad, Lafel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I cursed the girls, man.
And even Rose.
And I'm
you
sorry,
have
guys.
To say sorry.
I'm sorry. Both teams are equally good.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you want, we won't say their names, but we have to.
Yeah.
We really have to. And going back here for TLPH, regaining some of those accomplishments on dominance. And even Gladier just picking off a hero which have much freedom that she needs in terms of positioning, and of course, if she is needed under a certain clash with a Sphere of Destruction. But right now, onto the farming. What's up? Is it going on to the favor of Ramisi right now?
I think so far it's actually quite even still between the junglers, right? Like, Ramisi has a level lead, I think mainly just because of the neutral objective take. So, Rina should be able to even it out a bit more. It comes down to turtle number 2, I'd say. Like, that's going to be the real determining neutral objective to see who actually will get the massive advantage. Because once Ramisi gets it, if she gets it, that's going to be a big lead.
But actually, for TLPH, they ain't scared of this Selena, right? They just open it up even for the drop.
Flicker pada Fafau. Sedikit awal.
Did we see the right? The flicker here for Fafau this early.
Yeah, a bit of panic there, definitely. Seeing Kla walk up aggressively on the Moscow.
Yeah.
Definitely strange, you know? You won't expect a weak side laner to be walking up aggressively. And turns out it was right. She was right. Ramisi was around the corner. It's just, was it too early to show that flicker to pop it out? Now Navi Malaysia definitely going to struggle. Phobius already rotating the turtle.
Okay, going to be
Oh,
set
Phobius
up here
masuk.
for their pursuit.
Aku rasa boleh je ulti terus ni.
Also there.
Aduh, first skill tak
Just
masuk kat
getting
combo ni
a lot
guys.
of damages in here.
Nak
Spirit
poking ni.
Destruction.
Oh, lompatan pada Gatot. Terkena kepada Hayabusa. Shutdown. Wow, dikejar. Hayabusa boleh memakan Raymond. Soju boleh memakan oleh Rina. Oh, Rina down, double kill. Dapatkan oleh Hayabusa.
And Team Liquid continue that early lead and now capitalize on it. 2,000 gold lead up.
Fled onto the second
Berterabur
turtle.
guys, main
Might
Selena
be
guys.
Joe
Tak ada
Setter
high
here for
ground.
their junglers, but not only that, also onto the laning. Just
Tak nampak impactful
wow, for
untuk
Team Liquid, a very nice
permulaan ni.
layer there for Daiki and as well as Soju right there. But let's take a closer look here onto our
Semoga
instant
siap-siap dulu. Amin.
the
Tick
jump
ni
cut
dah.
from Daiki. We understand that Raymond has to go for the AOG, but what they didn't expect was the damage here being layered properly by TLPH.
Uh-oh. An attempt from Daiki, good zoning. Gets the job done. Daiki
Obvious
walks
ni
back
duk guys,
up.
kunci doang.
Very aggressively.
That is nice. But shades up as well. Like she's looking at them eye to eye. Like, what you gonna do? You should just back away now, girl. You don't have the flicker. But for Team Liquid, that is the kind of swag that we want. And now they have a huge lead. That's 3.4k gold lead right now. 5 or 6 minutes into the game. Navi MI still has a chance. You cannot eliminate the fact that this is
3,000
one of
gold
the
lead
best picks for
early
Hani.
game.
Still stable here with a 0-0-3 KDA. But looking at the gold difference, all of it is in favor of all the rows here are late for Team Liquid.
Oh, yeah. So far, this train has looked kind of derailed, you know? Team Liquid has done a good job weathering the storm, actually utilizing the storm to their advantage. They've been winning the early game, a 3,000 gold lead. Really good abyssal arrows from Hani, but there's just not much they can do with it, right? Like, every time it lands, it's just poke. They can't all in onto Soju. They can't all in onto Daiki. And the Phobius gets actually quite a bit of value whenever the
Moscow
Selena
free.
walks up. You get those stacks or that the passive even faster.
And that's just what she wants exactly, right? And for Navi MY, they know that also. That's why they're just continually finding a way to reach somehow Zaishir and even Ramisi. But Ramisi is someone that you wouldn't want to waste so many resources at, right? And for Navi MY, they need to balance out some of the lanes because for TLPH, even though nothing is happening yet, look at the top lane. There's just Glad doing her job. And now last turtle of the round,
Oh,
Soju on the front line,
Razia,
and
zoning.
1v1 on the
Reset.
gold.
SOD into the front is
Oh.
there. Good flicker.
Ke atas.
Challenge for an angle.
Fafau digasak oleh Moskov. Turtle mudah dapat oleh Hayabusa. Ultimate daripada Zetian. Syah digasak kat sini oleh 3 player. Nampaknya Syah bakal ditumbangkan. Killing spree untuk Zetian.
Abyssal arrow landing, but it's only onto Daiki. The orange buff. An attempt to take it away. Clock gets it. The Rose and the phantom execution.
tak mati gila tu. Allah, hai. Lompatan daripada Raymond tidak terkena.
With the help of Daiki.
What a move here for Glad.
banyak benda yang rugi kat sini, guys.
For the flawless record yet again. And for TLPH, they're just doing it. They're just sticking together. So even though an arrow, abyssal trap hits, Hani has no choice but to just back away. They couldn't just dive in straight ahead here for TLPH. And now they're just fully utilizing the advantage that they got. And Kla doing a
Ada
great
macro
job
play
yet
pada
again
Rina.
on pushing off the initiator there on the bottom side.
Kata Phobius apa bah? Boleh je apa ni cici-cici pun counter Phobius juga. Tapi wave management dengan pergerakan Phobius yang kena tutup ah.
1v1 up top. Ramisi gets the better of Rina, but Rina is able to get away just barely. Luckily, they still had the holy defense down below, but they're not going to have a tier 2 for any longer.
Yeah, and a bit of a struggle here to put some stacks onto Fafau's Sky Purser, by the way. And looking at the trio here, Trinity rather, here for class itemization.
Moskov beza 2,000
Beautiful
gold
build, by
guys,
the way, THS onto the
2,400.
third. Meanwhile, a huge power struggle here onto the mid laners.
Mesh beza
You just couldn't build
2,300.
the damage yet for Hani.
Jungle
And
beza berapa ribu?
prioritizing, of course, the
1,400,
chastisement for the
1,500.
city reduct, but As
ESP
we could
beza
see, even though
500.
she's landing perfectly
6,000
onto the
gold lead guys, dia
arrows,
pegang Team Liquid.
they just couldn't burst down anyone yet from Team Liquid.
Yeah, that's a 2,000 gold lead between the gold laners. Like you said, the 3-item power spike. And it's just strange to see, right? Because usually you would see this lead on a Granger, especially at this point of the game.
Right, lot pertama telah pun dimulakan. Nampaknya tiada kontes yang diberikan daripada Navi kerana ketinggalan gold lead, tapi ada mirroring yang dilakukan oleh Navi. Raymond.
Oh, she takes it too. Just gets a free teleport down below to manage the waves and to go in for a 3-way push.
Yeah.
Great shield unity to dodge away from the missile arrow too. And Navi Malaysia, hey, this is a big concern. Their wave clear is not really good.
Yeah, and definitely it will be a hard defense if ever, because Team Liquid is just capitalizing with the clearing of each and every lane. They want it onto the same time the Lord marches onto the top side. So most probably Navi MWI needs to rethink. They know who to target, but right now it's not really giving. And right now onto the mid lane, we have Soldier with Shield Unity. Sha as well is really struggling.
Oh my god!
Mati lah ni. Wah, jadi dua mati ya. Satu fatal mistake daripada Hani, flicker pula ke Marksman. COD dah siap oleh Hayabusa nampaknya. Bakal akan jadi satu sama tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Ni gold lead jauh tu guys, 9,000. Wow.
Zaishi onto the top lane. They don't want any idle moments here for TLPH. They want to do everything as fast as they can. And now 4 members in. Surge on the bottom side. Rina
Lompatan dari Gatot. Terkena hanya kepada Povius. Hayabusa ulti, nasib tak ada yang mati. Raymond menjadi tumbangkan. Oh, Rina. Hidup lagi. Oh, far down.
Wow, Navi Malaysia stuck now under the crystal. The missile
Oh, Hani down.
as a pin down on Hani by Kla as she goes in for more piercing shots onto Rina.
Rina down. GG tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, rata.
And the crystal to follow.
Game kedua, satu sama. Congratulations to Liquid PH. Nice try to Navi Malaysia. Sama-sama kita saksikan perlawanan yang ketiga sebentar lagi. Perlawanan penentuan guys. Yang penting jangan lupa like, komen, share bagi pendapat korang pasal perlawanan ni. Dan yang paling penting jangan lupa subscribe guys. Let's go.
And what a play here for Ramisi as well. Just throwing those shurikens, targeting the back.